Hi, I'm Greg Meyer. I'm a Senior Product Manager at Hunter Engineering.
And I'm Jim Hudson, Tire Changer Product Manager at Hunter.
We're coming to you live from SEMA here at the WalkAway cell. So Jim's going to go ahead and start changing a tire. We're going to explain to you what's going on here. Basically, the WalkAway cell consists of the Hunter's Revolution tire changer and the Road Force Elite balancer. So the first thing you notice Jim did is he lifted up the wheel with the wheel lift, and he started the tire changing process. Now it's worth noting he has a really simple job here. All he has to do is touch off on the edge of the rim, and that tells the tire changer the diameter and the offset, if you will, of the rim. So those are all the critical dimensions it needs to know to start the tire changing process. So you'll notice that now that he's got the process started, it's going to pull off the old tire. You notice he hasn't broken out his tire irons, he's not doing any hard work. He's just basically monitoring the process with his arms behind his back in a comfortable position while the machine does all the hard work. So it started the process of bringing down breaking the top bead, and in comes the mount head, right? And so basically what we've done is we've transferred that work, which the technician used to do, that Jim used to have to do, to this autonomous tire changer. So if you'll watch him throughout this process, he looks a lot more like a machine operator maybe in a factory, just basically like loading the machine and unloading the machine versus a tire technician. If you go to watch a tire technician with a traditional tire changer, they're sweating, they're grabbing, they're pulling, they're moving things around. When you're doing that, there's much more likely that not only are they expend more energy, more effort, right? But there's also a bigger chance that they're going to get injured. Jim's away from the machine, he's in a safe position. It's also important to note that on this machine, all of the contact points, the roller, the head, are all made out of plastic. So that's going to greatly reduce the chances that this tire will be damaged, scratched, right? And whatever case may be. So now that Jim's got the tire dismounted, he's going to be putting on his new tire here. So he's going to put it on. And again, like a machine operator does, he's not sweating, he's not doing anything difficult. He's just basically holding it in place while the machine drops the tire onto the rim, okay? Now, if you watch what Jim's been doing here, you'll notice that's a lot easier. Looks a lot more fun than a traditional tire changer, doesn't it? That means we're gonna have a higher chance of keeping Jim around as a technician. We all know that technician retention is a problem today. Using a machine like that makes it much more likely that he's gonna come back to work tomorrow than a traditional tire changer as well. So now he's inflating the tire, seating the beads and inflating the tire. And now he's going to take this assembly off with the wheel lift again, and he's going to go park it over by the balancer and start his second assembly. Once he starts the second assembly, now he's going to be able to initiate WalkAway. Once we get to WalkAway, you'll notice that the machine starts to function automatically or autonomously, as we say. When we get to that point, that's when the real power of this cell becomes noticeable, because you'll see that Jim suddenly becomes two technicians and he's doing two jobs at once because he has this machine. So he's going to grab this second assembly and he's going to allow the Revolution to automatically dismount or remove that old tire for him. So again, he lifted it up with the wheel lift, and now he sets this one in place. Now remember before when he had to enter the dimensions, basically touch the rim edge with the load roller, he doesn't have to do that anymore because it's the same size assembly. We're just repeating the process, right? So now he started WalkAway. You notice he got the big red hand on the screen. That's if something goes wrong, we can always stop this machine, but basically it's going to start functioning autonomously. You notice the load rollers come in. Jim's not even there anymore. He's over there on the wheel balancer, and he started the wheel balancing process. And so you'll see it continue to move on. If you look at this as a set of four, this is at least 25% faster than doing a traditional tire changer and balancer by itself. So these are real significant efficiency improvements. I also want to mention that the machine he's balancing the tires on over there is the Road Force Elite. We're not just balancing the assembly. The load roller also came in and made contact with the tire to make sure that that tire is going to roll smooth on any assembly. So now the machine is just finishing up with the demount process. It's lifting the wheel off. At the same time, Jim is finished up with the balancing, so he's going to come back over here to the tire changer. And again, like a machine operator, he's just kind of watching, monitoring the process, lifting the tire off. Again, you don't see him breaking a sweat. He's moving at a nice slow pace and staying in a nice safe position as well. So now he would take his new tire, put that back on, and continue the process. So that's a summary of the WalkAway cell here at the SEMA show. Thank you very much for watching.